Tea and Chat.
Chat with tea.
Tea Chats.
Tea chats. Welcome to Our Life in Books, where we talk about our lives, books, and everything in between. I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Samantha. And we're cousins. Oh, why are you already laughing?
Because I can see you like, where are we going to cheers?
This is a full thing of tea, and I was afraid of dumping
over two
it.
computers.
Why do we do this?
We need to make space, but we never do.
No, we don't think that far ahead.
I could just see the panic. You're like,
well, I also didn't want to set it down because I'm loud, so I was just sitting here holding it I don't know what to do with my hands.
Oh my god.
All right, everybody, grab yourself some tea and get cozy because we're ready to chat.
Mm-hmm.
If you couldn't tell, we got some nice warm cups of coffee. What are we drinking?
Do we have coffee?
Tea.
So we are drinking our own mixture of Ceylon Sonata tea and blackberry tea from Adagio.
Yes.
They're both black teas, and it's pretty tasty.
See, I think I would like more
tasty.
blueberry in mine now.
It's blackberry.
Dang it.
You did that the last episode, too.
It's my brain is even though I messed it up, my brain's no, we're going to keep that. We like that edit. And I'm no. What was it?
Not blueberry.
My drunk chicken. It's why? Stop saying that.
But it's funny now.
It is really
good.
funny.
It's good.
We have a lot of things to chat about. We
So
wrote
many
down
things.
things that have happened to us, things that we've seen, things we've watched, things.
Do not karate chop the cords, please.
I'm moving my arms around. I'm ready to
Nobody
talk.
can see you but me. Oh, God.
Last episode, I was pointing over the mic at you. I was yeah, I agree.
Where do we start?
I'm going to start with the lady at Carlos because I
Okay.
feel it's a quick story.
Yeah.
And it happened a while ago. So we had a girls' day.
Yep.
Both of us.
Half, because I had to work.
Oh, yeah, half of the girls. We stayed out pretty late.
You guys were out early shopping. You started early without
Oh,
us.
yeah. I did a lot. I did a lot of shopping. I had a good time. Got some books.
Without me.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. Because then I'd have to fight with anybody over books. We never fight over books.
No.
I let you
No.
win. At the end of the day, you'll probably
It's
read it faster
basically whoever
than me.
gets to the book first.
Exactly. Or if I have the book, I give it to you, and if you have the book, you give it to me.
Yeah. Anyhow.
So we went out to eat at Carlos because
Carlos O'Kelly's.
that's our go-to. We always go there.
It's one of the only places the four of us can agree on.
Yeah. We have very differing opinion. You and I have more of the same.
Right.
But
Our moms are not quite as adventurous.
No.
And by not quite, I mean not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. We have to go to the same things. We can't go outside of the normal or no. So we went to Carlos. We love the walk. So
Yeah.
And we're sitting there all eating, and our moms, my mom,
Your mom is an eavesdropper.
Oh, she loves eavesdropping.
So are you.
I can't help it.
You're the one who heard this conversation.
I did. Well, because one of my pet peeves is what I've learned from watching the movie Waiting is you don't F with people who make your food.
Right.
You just don't mess with them. You don't do it. So I'm eavesdropping while everyone's talking. And this lady is pointing at this little piece of chicken on her empty plate and talking to the waitress being this chicken is red. It's not cooked. First of all, it's shredded chicken.
So if it's shredded, it's cooked.
It's cooked.
That's how that works.
And your plate is clean. So you ate it all anyway and then decided to play with that little teeny piece that's red?
So what we determined was she basically wanted her meal free.
Definitely. Because they had the manager come out and the manager's like, ma'am, it's shredded chicken. We cook it with salsa. It's cooked for a long time. There's no way it's raw.
Right. It's cooked with salsa, so that gives it the pink tinge.
Mm-hmm.
But it's obviously cooked all the way through.
Because it's shredded
And
chicken.
she said, we get this question a lot. Yes, it is pink tinged, but that doesn't mean it's not cooked.
Yes. And so she offered them a free dessert and they didn't take it.
No.
But
It
I
was just okay. What made it even more entertaining than just that? Because that would be nothing in itself. But your mom.
Because my mom, when she has an opinion, must say it loudly. And so I'm I can't. Was I sitting? No, I was sitting next to you.
I was on the outside.
Yeah.
So I was kind of
When I couldn't kick her, I was trying to. I was like, Mom, shh, shh. I was like, Diane, Diane, stop. And she's like, what? That's so rude. That is so rude. I can't believe that she's complaining over that little piece of chicken. She's already ate all of her food. I was like, oh my God, Mom.
She's right there.
We are literally right next to these
4
guys.
feet.
And she is looking at us. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God,
So
oh my God.
embarrassing.
And this is the time where we didn't get margaritas. So we're just sitting there drinking our waters like, help, get us out. My mom loves to do that. She loves strangers. I just like to eavesdrop for conversations that we can talk about on the podcast now. Or just tell you.
Just a little peek in other people's lives.
Yeah. So be kind to your waiter and waitresses. And
I mean, if you have a question, that's fair. It's
Yes.
fair to have a question, but like, don't
not after
go,
you've eaten the entire meal do you ask that question.
right? But also, don't go into it with the attitude like you're gonna get something for free. Like,
I've never done that. Even if
eat
it got
all of your food, man.
Yeah. And
Pay
tip.
for it.
Tip your waiter and waitresses. It bothers when people don't tip well.
And your hairdressers and your tattoo artists. And
Yeah, anyone who's doing you a service that you don't like, that is extra or I wanted to say elegance, but that's not correct. It's yep.
I like the hand.
I just say when
Are you barfing?
I just moved my hand in a circle. Like it's not an amenity.
Just tip people, man.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Do it.
Anyways, okay. All right.
Okay.
What
So
else?
I almost lit your house on fire.
God. So it was Sunday morning because you stayed over Saturday
Yes,
night after we shopped again.
Yeah, we went shopping at Target again because we have a problem.
I had a dream
Oh,
about
yeah.
pad thai
Pad thai.
noodles that you brought last time we podcast.
Yes, and then Pearl tea.
And I had a dream about those things. And so I was like, well, obviously I need to go eat them now.
Yes.
So Saturday after I got off work, we went and had lunch, and then we went shopping some more, and then you came over to my house and stayed the night. Sunday morning,
No, it was Saturday night. Because
Are you
I was,
sure?
it was Sunday morning at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Yeah.
It was Sunday morning because the kids were up. And,
You're right.
yeah.
No,
the second
Saturday
time.
night, I made your house stink because I preheated the oven really high.
And there's a bunch of burnt stuff in the bottom of our oven. We need to clean it. So it smelled. So then Sunday morning, you turn on the burner for the tea.
I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be proactive.
And
of course, I got to
I
mess something
I
up.
kind of had a feeling. And so after a little bit, I was like, okay, I'm not hearing it. Like, what's going on? And I got up to go look, and the pizza cutter is melting all over the stove. And I was like, oh, what do I do? Like, you can't pick it
I was
up.
like, and of course, I go into crisis mode, like, because I've done this stuff before. This is my first rodeo of burning something on the stove. So I grab her spatula and I spatula it off. And then where she's fixing that, I start like taking paper towels and wiping them. And she's like, oh my God, don't do that. I was like, I'll get it. Don't worry.
So, yeah. So the pizza cutter's a little deformed, but it still works. Alex used it later that day. So it's fine.
Still going to keep it.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't know why I said broke like that.
I ain't broke. Don't
If
fix
ain't
it.
broke, don't fix it. Oh gosh, I think you took a picture of it too.
I did. I'll
Yeah.
I'll post it. I don't know where. Somewhere.
Remind us.
Yeah. Remind us. And then we also watched Love Island.
Yeah, you finally finished season 2.
Yeah, so we could talk about it. I think we should talk about it.
Okay.
Listen, if you haven't watched Love Island, get on our level. And also, I don't think we can really spoil anything because by the time you get...
Yeah, it's a few years old. If you were to Google, you would see all the spoilers anyway.
Exactly.
Which, that's what we did, was avoid Google.
Yeah.
But...
Because that's what you have to do. When watching Love Island, if you start it, avoid Google. Don't look up at the people, even though you want to, because
Right.
it will spoil everything.
Unfortunately, I got spoiled some big.
By your husband, and I knew it, and I was not going to spoil it for you. So let's spoil it now. One of the contestants passes away, which
Right.
is so sad.
well, not during the show, like a few years after.
Jesus. It's not a few years, is it? Oh, yeah, it's like a
'cause
year.
She just passed away in 2018, and
Oh.
that season was in 2016.
Yeah.
So that happened. The winning couple was perfect. I'm
Yes.
really glad that
They're
won.
perfect from the beginning to the end. I don't know. I just really like them from the beginning. I love the couples that are funny.
Yeah.
Because I think
They were funny. I mean, okay, to be fair, I started out not liking him, Nathan.
yeah. I always liked her. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I think it's because she was different.
Yeah. He just until you got to know his humor, he came off as a real butthead.
Yeah, because I remember you were
And-
like, that girl spit water in his face. And I was like, yeah, but that's their personality. That's
Well, the
what-
first thing though was he called her a frigid bee, and I was
Yeah.
just like, okay, I don't like this guy at all.
Yeah.
But it was him joking with her, and she understood that.
Yeah.
So
They got each other's humor.
Mhm.
Like, my favorite part was when she accidentally farted. And he was like, all right, you're on timeout, 30 minutes. You ruined the moment. Because they were like talking really sweet to each other, and she farted. And I was like, I love that. That's so funny. Yeah, they're perfect. I'm so glad they won. And we looked them up, and they're married, and they have a child.
Yeah.
Are they engaged?
Crazy. No, they're married.
They're married, and they have a kid. And I just love that. I love
Yeah.
that they're still together.
It's wild, though.
It's so
like,
wild.
Can you imagine going into this villa for
Yeah.
6 weeks and actually meeting the love of your life?
Yeah, and
Like,
that's what she said. As soon as she saw him, 'cause she likes short guys, she stepped forward, and he said he never thought he would find someone who got his sense of humor. Because his family, when the family came, like his mom had the same sense of humor, and his sister, and they're all just like giving each other crap, and it was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. They're my
Then
fave.
they are my fave too. And then the runners up.
Runners up.
Runners up.
I think that's what it is, honestly.
I don't know. Who was it? I'm blanking right now. I just can't wait to
Olivia?
get to. Were they? They were second, weren't they?
It was Olivia and
I never saw that. I did not.
Alex. Olivia and Alex.
Olivia and Alex. I never saw the chemistry, I guess.
I just feel like he didn't seem like one of those guys that's ever really been in a long-term relationship. And so it just seemed like he was awkward about everything.
Yeah.
But he did seem like he really liked her.
I also
it was
think
just like he didn't know how to.
Yeah, and I also think he had a same like sense of humor where he said things as a joke, but people took him seriously.
Yeah.
And it sucked because
He was seen as such a player.
exactly.
So anytime he said anything that
and
was
it sucks
like
because
that,
it's because his looks.
Mhm.
Poor guy. Like we all judged him for his looks,
Yeah.
and he really like.
He really ended up being a sweet guy. Okay, my like complete turning point with him, like I was still kind of skeptical until his mom came on.
Oh.
And he loves his mom so much. He cried when he saw her, and he cried when she left. And I was just like, oh my God.
Mine was when the baby challenge.
Yeah.
Because he took over and he just kept saying, I can't wait to be a dad. And he even like, he opened up. He was like, I didn't have a dad, and I know I'm going to be a great dad. And I was like, my heart. And then Olivia's like, I don't like this screaming thing.
as a mom of boys, sometimes I get nervous that like, because boys aren't as emotional, and I'm afraid that when they get older, they're like not gonna want to hang out with me or see me or anything. So to see him just like tear up because he hasn't seen his mom in weeks, and then she's there, I'm just like, oh, my heart.
And then the lie detector test, they do lie, and I don't even know if it's really real. You know what I mean? Like, but he got like false on everything, and he like started crying. He was like, no,
he's very upset.
Yeah.
Okay. Lie detector tests are not admissible in court.
Exactly.
So they're obviously not scientific.
Well, they're on Jerry Springer, so they must be real.
Also, I feel like it's a reality show, so there's someone behind the scenes running this, and they're like, all right, what's going to cause the most drama?
Exactly.
For Alex to get everything false. Like all these things where Olivia just wants to know how he feels and whatever. There's just someone back there going false. Like, you know what I mean?
False. Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So the update of them is that they're married. It shocked us.
I did not see that coming.
No.
I thought for sure they would like maybe last a couple months and then break up.
Same.
But
they said that like the more they hung out, the more they realized how much they cared about each other. They both have gotten a lot of work done.
yeah, they look like different people.
They do.
It's just upsetting. I don't know. I mean, I get it. Like it's your body. Do what you want with it.
And it's also like you're in the public eye, and you also, when your body is the focus of
yeah.
your earnings, you tend to be very self-critical of it. So I get it.
I get it. It's just one of those things, because when they're on the show, they're not always made up. They're not always like
they're not wearing makeup. They wear makeup at night, but during the day they're in swimsuits or no makeup. They're just chilling.
So they just feel more real. And then now you don't get to see any of that anymore because they decide what's released to the public.
Exactly. Because Instagram is very curated. So they probably still look like that, but you don't get to see it anymore. And then who was third?
Adam and
KD.
KT.
KT? Okay. Adam and
Yeah, because didn't they win over Scott and Katie? Or were they fourth?
Oh, I don't remember now.
I don't either.
No,
Maybe-
Adam and Katie were fourth.
Okay. And then Scott and KD.
So
were third.
they were one of the first couples in the house.
They were one of the most tumultuous couples in the house.
Yes. Yeah, they both really liked each other, but they both...
She's really young, and it shows.
Mm-hmm.
He's not, but he's also very arrogant.
And he hasn't a girlfriend in 6 years, and he's very, arrogant and self-centered. And they both were alike, where they both were selfish, and they both wanted to yell at each other, and they both wanted to keep each other on their toes, which ended up being fights. So, yeah.
They were annoying to me.
I couldn't believe that Scott was smart, though, in all the challenges.
Yeah.
But then I love that Alex and Olivia were smarter because they're like, okay, see where Scott's going to go, and then beat him. Like, that's smart, too. So they are not together anymore. They dated for...
It was a couple months.
months.
I don't think... I don't know. Maybe it was a year.
Yeah.
I don't think it was more than that.
No.
Didn't they move in together?
Yes, they went,
the
and then they broke up. Yeah, I think they both are seeing other people now, but we kind of called that. I mean, she's young, and
Yeah.
they weren't ready.
No.
And then the fourth place was Katie and Adam, and they did. I don't even think they hardly dated.
They weren't
afterwards.
even a couple in the house, but
No.
for like a week because all the drama that happened before that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it said they dated for a month or something, and then he's like a big wrestler now.
Yeah, he's a wrestler. I can't remember what his name is. Flex, because I laughed about it. He's that's his wrestler name, and he was really into it, so he didn't want to like do anything to ruin his career on the show,
which was admirable.
Yeah, he could have, but he was just there to try to find love, but also not do anything that's going to jeopardize life on the outside.
I think some of my favorite people on the show, though, like season 1 and 2, are the ones who don't just like jump into any relationship with any person. Like Lauren in season 1, I loved her.
Yes.
Because she held out. She was like, I'm not just gonna like
fall for the first person.
Right, just be with a guy because he's there. And then I feel like Adam was the same. Like he did try.
I feel like Olivia was too.
Yeah. Yeah.
She also got crapped on a lot, but then
she did.
Yeah.
But I feel like Adam was just kind of like, I'm going to get to know these people and I'm going to become close with them and friends. But like, if that attraction and that like connection isn't there, I'm not going to force it either.
Yeah. I really liked, who was your favorite from the Love Island season 2?
Cara and Nathan.
Yeah, I think so. Me too. There was that, and everyone was saying like they were too easy. I'm like, they had fights in the beginning.
Yeah,
like
they didn't have the kind of fights everyone else, because everyone else had fights either about a cheese toasty, or like new people coming in and oh my god, you're gonna like them more than me.
And they definitely weren't like that.
No, they were just so casual and
Well, and I feel like if you just laugh about things, you don't take things too serious. Yeah, it was really good. You guys should watch it. We're started Love Island season 3.
Yeah, we tried to start it Saturday night, but it really ended up us talking, and then we were like 10 episodes in going, who are these people?
Exactly. We can never watch anything together because we end up talking. Well, I went to the doctor yesterday for my ear because it's been bothering me.
For a while. Like
6 months. While. Yeah. And turns out it's not my ear at all. It is my jaw. Because I got my wisdom teeth out, and it's swelling, and it's irritated and inflamed, and so I have to just work on getting it less flamed.
Less flamed. This reminds me of? That song that like the jawbone's connected to the ear bone. You know what I mean? Just because really, the older we get, it's like, I stubbed my toe the other day and now my hip hurts because I've been walking fun. You know what I mean? Like, you do this one little thing and it affects so many other things.
Yeah, I don't like being old. It sucks. Because then you never know what's wrong with your body. You feel crazy. I felt crazy. But yeah, because I had a sinus infection right after my wisdom teeth and I think it just messed everything up. And so at least I know. So now I just, when it's bothering me, I take ibuprofen, massage my jaw, and but it turned into a great shopping day. I was pretty happy with that.
I'm really jealous of all the shopping you've been doing lately.
I don't know what's going on with me. I was just like, yes, let's go shopping. And retail I never usually want to go to retail therapy, but I'm also like wanting new clothes for the spring. So I got
new clothes are always fun. It's my favorite thing.
Right? And especially if you get some on sale. Like I love some sales.
That's the only way I shop, as you know. Even though when we went last weekend, whenever the week, I don't know. I don't know time.
2
Whenever it
weeks ago.
was, my jeans I got were not on sale. It was very painful.
I mean, if I really, my thing is like, I'm super picky about what clothes I wear. So when I find something that I love, then I get it. But I don't buy a lot of things. Like, I'll go through it, and if there's something I'm drawn to, I've tried on, and then if I love it, I get it.
You're really good at picking out all the things and then leaving the dressing room with maybe one thing.
Yeah.
And not me. I'm like, if I'm going through all this work of trying it on, I'm going to get something. And then I end up with the wrong size. So that's
Yeah, even though,
did.
because you should listen to your cousin.
Can we please go clothes shopping before we eat?
I told you this.
I swear those pants fit me when I tried them on in the
They
dressing
stretch
room.
out.
And now I have to roll the tops so that they fit.
My goodness. We're going again. I'll let you know when they're on sale, and
Deal.
we'll go.
Deal.
I have started working out again.
That's great. Honestly.
I need to because I'm in a wedding. I'm
You're in a wedding?
No, I'm a personal attendant
Oh,
of a
yeah,
wedding, and then I'm just going to a ton of weddings. I'm going to a ton of bachelorette parties where you have to wear swimming suits.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Why?
So
Ugh.
because they're all young and I'm old. And so I'm trying to work out, and I just find it so hard to be motivated. Like, I don't know.
So
My first problem is like I have injuries. So working out hurts now. I have to be careful. I can't do certain things. If I overdo something, it shows. So I'm trying out this new workout from home where she does videos, and she has a backlog of videos if you want to do those. So I might try to do like in the morning and at night when I'm not busy, just do them and try to just get my body back into like shape or whatnot.
yeah.
But I just need motivation. I'm never going to be one of those people who loves going to the gym or loves working out.
So I've always liked cardio. Like I like to
Yuck.
run.
You also weren't forced to run in high school like I was.
I mean, I was in soccer and track.
No, but you were in track all 4 years?
I was in track for 2 weeks.
Girl,
But I was in track because I like to run. I just do.
I was in track because you had to be in track in order to start on volleyball.
No, I was in track for 2 weeks because I was like, oh shoot, what if I don't win a race and my whole team hates me, and I quit. Bye. That.
I mean, I was good at it. I just effing hated it. It hurts my body. It hurts my knees. It hurts my back. I have messed up stuff, and so it just hurt. But
my thing is like getting started. Once I've done it for a day and 2 days, and then I can keep going. But getting started, like I'm so tired every morning. It's so hard to get up.
yeah.
And I can't imagine getting up an hour earlier just to work out right now. But also I know like once I start working out, I feel better.
Yeah.
I feel better throughout
Definitely.
the day.
You
Like,
eat better.
Yeah, everything is better. I just
Yeah.
have to get myself to that point. So
Yeah.
I applaud you.
Let's see how. No, I have to. I want to start. I wish I could run. It's just.
Well, you've had knee injuries too, so
Yeah.
running is probably not the best
Oh
choice.
no, I'm not supposed to do any like ellipticals or anything. Anything
Elliptical's
machine.
a lot easier on your knees than running.
Yeah, but it's bad on my back.
Oh, Jesus. Are you an old woman?
Yes, I am. So that's why it's like so hard. So I do workouts, and then I do a lot of like dance videos because dancing doesn't seem to hurt because I'm used to it. We've danced for how long?
Right.
So yeah, that's a little update on me trying to do that.
Yay.
Yay.
You got this.
Now it's your turn to go and work out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I bought an elliptical. It's sitting there
Yes.
staring at me every Tuesday when we're out here.
Elizabeth, why are you using it? It's a ghost.
Yeah. No, instead, I'm just going to watch TV and read books.
I mean, not bad.
Alex and I started Trailer Park Boys.
Yes.
On your suggestion.
Yes.
I will admit, the first episode, I'm like, is this for real? Like, it looks like someone just took a camera outside of their trailer and is like, let's start filming this.
Yep.
I mean, it's like the most low budget thing, but also from the first episode, hooked.
Yeah.
Like last night, we watched the first episode, and then we went to bed and watched the second one on Alex's laptop.
Yeah.
And I wanted to keep watching, but of course it's like 10:30, and he's the bedtime police, so we couldn't. So we only watched 2 episodes.
Yeah. And do you read then after that?
Yeah, because like I said, he's bedtime police.
Yeah.
So I always threaten him, like, I'm just gonna watch it on my phone, right next to you, and I'm not gonna let you watch it. I don't. I just read, but,
Well, because we got into that because you introduced me to Letterkenny.
Mhm.
And so David and I are watching that, and I was like, you know what this reminds me of? Trailer Park Boys. And we were saying earlier why they remind us of each other.
They're both Canadian shows. So
yes,
that's the thing.
that's the thing.
But also, like, they just, like, they feel very familiar, while at the same time, they're just, like one removed from familiar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they're right next to familiar, but it's like the languages that they use. Well, okay, it's all English.
Yeah.
But in both
The
shows,
words.
the words that they use
slang.
are just like, you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what? It takes you a little bit to get used to it,
Mhm.
but then you want to say those things all the time.
Exactly. Then you start using their verbiage and
Mhm.
talking like that, and it's so much fun.
So Letterkenny, you know what I found? Oh my gosh, I'm not going to think of his name. The lead singer of Dashboard Confessional.
Okay.
He's a big Letterkenny fan.
Really?
And he keeps posting pictures on his Instagram wearing a Letterkenny shirt, and then the caption is always like some quote from Letterkenny. And I'm just like, what? This is so weird because I love Dashboard.
Yeah.
And then he's posting all his Letterkenny stuff. I'm like, what?
That's so cool.
What? So weird.
I love
So random.
that.
Chris Carrabba. That's his name.
I don't know how to say it.
Cabrera? Carrab.
Cabrera.
Yeah, whatever.
Ryan
Listen,
Cabrera. Who
nope.
was that?
He dated Ashley Simpson.
Oh,
Right?
I don't know.
I can't
Did he host
remember.
MTV? Didn't he have spiky hair?
Yeah, I think so. Who didn't then? Oh God.
True.
Oh my God.
That kind of
So-
leads me into something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait till next time.
How dare you? Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Yes. Okay. So I'm listening to this podcast. It's Grace Helbig. What's it called, you ask? Let me just use my brain.
This might get weird.
Nope, that is her other podcast with Mamrie.
Oh.
This is not too deep. So basically, it's like an interview-esque podcast where it's just like chatting, no deep questions, just funny things. And she's starting this new segment with her friend Mitchell Davis, and they just chat about things every month. And they were talking about how, because Grace is from New Jersey, and she was never emo, punk, scene, any of that. She was
Really?
just New Jersey. So, you know, like, you know, I don't want to like crap on someone from New Jersey, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
roots grown out, like stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I know we were something, but
Right.
what were we?
Right.
And so you said we're punk because emo wasn't there yet?
Yeah, emo's not a thing yet. Emo is more my brother's age, which is 6 years younger than me. So, like, we were right before emo. Because I remember, so I used to wear, like, black, and I wore, like, the jelly bracelets, and also the, studded bracelets and
studded belts.
and I wore all that stuff, and I just remember everyone calling me goth, and I was like, well, that's not right. I'm not goth. Like,
No.
I'm not wearing white makeup and black eyeliner and
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know what a goth
and
is really, but,
studded. Yeah, I don't know.
but I knew I was not goth, but I wanted to call myself punk because
Yeah.
I felt like I dressed like picture Avril Lavigne in like the Skater Boy video. Like, that's kind of how I dressed. I had like the pants, and
You
I
did have the
I did have a
pants.
shirt too that had like the tie, like
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne.
I forgot about that.
And I remember, because I would wear all those bracelets, like the jelly bracelets, that be like whatever. Like, of course, I had black ones.
Yep.
And then also some with like sparklies.
I remember that.
But I used to wear them all up and down my arm, and I just remember this kid in my class turning to me and going, "Why do you wear that crap all over your arms?" And I was like, "Well, not for you." So
Yeah, obviously turn around.
But there wasn't a lot of people in my small town
It's even less in mine.
that dressed like
Oh,
that.
yeah, definitely.
So
And I was more of a jeans band t-shirt kind of person. I don't like wearing belts. I don't like wearing jewelry. So it was not really any of that. I want to say I had some jelly bracelets, but I'm just not.
because we shopped at Hot Topic together.
We loved Hot Topic. Are you joking?
No, I just remember.
I think I did have a studded belt, actually. Nope, I had a studded belt and leather pants, too. Yeah.
I just remember it all started, honestly, like, this is where my whole, like, dressing like that started.
Okay.
Because it was one of the first times I had to go buy jeans after I got hips.
Oh.
And I hated it. And I just was so upset because, like, I would find pants that fit up over my hips but didn't fit my waist because they were too big. So I found these pants, and they were black pants, but they had, like, where they zipped off for shorts.
Oh my
and
gosh,
also
I
for
remember
capris.
those pants.
And they fit me so amazing. I loved them so much. So then I just kept buying pants like that instead of jeans. And
Yeah.
then they were all black. And then I wore black shirts. And that's how
And we were into
really.
we were into punk rock.
Right. I mean, that helped.
Yeah.
But that helped kind of solidify after. I was like, okay, these pants are my thing now.
Yeah.
So what else goes with that?
And we had MySpace, so we both had the swoopy bangs and the taking the picture from up, in the corner. Oh,
all the editing on the photo.
All the words. So yeah, we were punk. We weren't emo, but we liked. I mean, when emo music came out, and emo was around. I still liked it.
Yeah.
I just didn't dress.
We were
it.
just barely too old for emo.
Exactly.
Just barely to be in that phase. Because like emo was big right when we were starting college.
Yeah, definitely. And then there were scene kids, and I was never a scene kid.
No, I think that was even...
Because Hannah was a scene kid in college.
Okay. So that was similar time to emo.
I want to say, but they had like bright colors in their hair. I think it was emo, but it was bright colors. And she said that they wore like vests with like the tank tops, like a bunch of layers and a bunch of necklaces.
And like I just remember like what are those arm things called? And then they were like fishnet. And,
yeah.
But only on like one arm.
Exactly. So we weren't that. We were definitely punk.
Yeah.
Go us. So do you, what I was going to ask you is like, I kind of miss it. I miss being punk and stuff.
So this made me think of Reddit, our obsession.
Yes.
There's a thread on Reddit called the Blunder Years.
Uh-huh.
And so it's people posting pictures from when they were younger and like blunders, right? So, but a lot of them recently seem to be either like punk kids or scene kids or emo kids or goth or whatever it is. And then what's really popular in that thread is like post a more recent picture of yourself.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so cool to see how people's styles evolve.
Yeah.
But don't necessarily change.
Exactly.
So like everyone who was like punk, emo, whatever, like it was like that was just the trend then to dress like really extra.
Yeah.
And now like they've all grown up, but it seems like their pictures are all like you can tell they're the same person.
Yeah.
They still are wearing like the band shirts and
Yeah.
whatever. It's just a little more toned down. They're a little older and they probably don't wear quite as much eyeliner. You know what I mean?
Well, like with us, I still wear like black leggings, band
black
t-shirts.
everything.
I love black clothes still. I still wear like chokers and
I love my choker. I don't know. Like, I feel like I can't wear it unless, like, when I wear it, I feel like I'm 12.
Oh,
like,
really? Yeah, because we did wear them when we were
death.
12. Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel like I can't walk to the house because everyone's going to think I'm 12.
We do look young. It doesn't help. Well, that's like that lady. We were buying wine, and I didn't think she was going to take my ID. And I was like, okay, come on, I'm 30. Come on.
Right?
Just take my ID.
She was not, like, I'm pretty sure she was going to start asking you questions.
Yeah.
And, like, I just want to be like, do you want to see my ID too?
I'm using my debit card. You can see that too. Like it has the same name on it.
It was weird.
It was very weird. But I just wanted to talk about that. It just got me thinking. Like I still love those songs so much, and I just still wear it. So you're right. We still keep a little part of it.
Yeah.
But we just have changed. We've evolved.
Right. I mean, the style's changed. It's not like we can go out and buy Janko jeans anymore.
No. I mean,
not that we ever did.
I'm sure it'll come around. Oh my gosh, I hated when there was like really low jeans. That was like I hated that trend. I hated it so much. I don't know how we ever lived like that.
The low cut.
Ugh.
Now I wear mom jeans.
What's mom jeans? Just like
high cut.
Yeah, I freaking love high cut stuff. Excuse me.
No, I love it too. I'm fine with it. I don't want anything low cut. Thank you very much.
No, that sounds yeah. It feels awful to like wear something low cut. No, thank you.
Do you remember that though? Like we were younger and we were like, if it's above your belly button, that's weird.
Yeah.
Now, like if it's below your belly button, that's
weird. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy how things change when you get older too. So there is this thing on Adagio that they do.
We're totally flipping the script.
Oh yeah, sorry. That was just inserted because I couldn't get it off my brain.
So there's an Easter egg hunt on Adagio Tees.
Yes.
Adagio.com, not AdagioTees.com. Sorry.
Yeah, don't go Adagio. It's a singer. I always do that.
Adagio.com. So they're having an Easter egg hunt. And if you can follow all the clues and get to the end, you get a sample of the Teaster marshmallow tea. And it's supposed to be like peep tea, basically. I think you probably, you have to spend $39 to get it in your order.
Yep.
But, so we were going to go through this little scavenger hunt, this little Easter egg hunt, and see if we
Samantha can
get
get to the end. Because I got mad at St. Patty's Day tea. I couldn't find it. I swore I was doing it right. And
So it gives
I
you
gave up.
clues, and you have to go find the tea that they're talking about.
Boo.
So the first clue,
Great. Here we go.
hop on over to where the delights of an English herbal garden mingle beautifully with a favorite citrus for a calming caffeine-free cuppa.
I'm already annoyed. Okay.
So you have to like
This
pick
is
out,
just like the directions in Animal Crossing or Pocket Camp. I don't want to read them. I just want to get to it.
you have to pick out like the important words
Okay.
here.
It's like I'm in
Okay.
school again and I'm already annoyed.
So the most important word I think to start out with is caffeine-free.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how they organize the teas. So if you go to teas up at the top, and then you go to decaf, or no, not decaf, I'm sorry, herbal teas, because herbal teas have zero caffeine.
Yeah, it says herbal citrus. So we have to
and
go
then also English Garden was the other hint.
teas and then herbal.
So you have to find something that's got citrus and something that's
I
in an
can't even
English
find
garden.
the herbal teas. Here we go.
My-
Okay, something with citrus and what?
something from an English garden.
How am I supposed to find
So
that?
just like scroll through the herbal teas and like kind of,
I'm already annoyed. So it has to be citrus and what was the other one? Something garden?
yeah, something from an English garden.
English garden. Have you already found it?
Yeah.
The heck? Citrus. Blood orange.
No.
Dang it. That's just-
Blood? Is blood in an English garden?
what's in an English garden? Is
Read
it
off some of the names.
lavender lemon?
Look at that. Try it. Click it.
Is that really
Click
it?
it.
Why would it be lavender lemon?
How is it not? Lavender is from an English garden and lemon is a citrus.
I know lemon's a citrus. How is lavender from an English garden? Like over in England?
Oh my god. Okay, click on the next egg.
I
you
see it.
Okay.
Yes.
The next clue. You're well on your way to free tea. To find the next egg, be on the hunt for a classic confectionery combination that tends to take the shape of a terrific terrapin.
I don't know what that is.
What's a terrapin?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
Terrapin.
A-P-I-N. Okay, hold on.
See, I don't know why.
Oh, I know.
What is it? What does it mean? Tell us.
A terrapin is a turtle. So am I
Am I
So
not
it
turtle
says-
enough for the turtle?
It says classic confectionery combination that tends to take the shape of a terrific terrapin. So turtle.
So something the shape of a turtle. Is that not?
A
No.
Turtles are a classic.
Chocolate. Really? Oh my
Dessert?
god, I got it.
So I bet there's a turtle tea somewhere.
Oh, cool. Can we just Google it?
Can you Google it? It's on a Dodge.
No, I mean like look at.
Yeah, if you like, it's probably in the black teas. Is my guess. It might not be.
Okay.
But that's where I'm looking.
Flavored
I don't
teas?
see it. Maybe it's in the flavored teas.
Because they said,
But yeah, you kind of have to just like pick out the.
okay, pick out the hints.
Yeah.
I just give up too fast. I'm not turtle enough for the turtle club.
Oh my god.
Turtle.
Okay.
Turtle.
They do have a search function.
Okay, so do you think we should do that?
Turtle. Rooibos pecan? Oh, yep, that's it.
Ah,
Rooibos pecan turtle.
turtle. Oh, cute. Okay, that was fun.
Okay,
I'm getting into this now.
next, take a slice out of a seasonal sensation that might satisfy your cravings for sweet, circular baked goods. I know what this one is already.
Cookies. Is it so seasonal as in spring?
Mm-hmm. This is the tea we had last week.
Oh, really? Oh, lemon meringue.
I bet.
Meringues are circular? I've never had
A meringue pie?
Oh. Guys, I'm smart, I swear.
Oh, God, I love you. So, lemon meringue green. Yes, that's it. Are you there?
Yep, I'm there.
Okay. Spagtacular. You found all 3 Easter eggs. You have one our extra special limited edition Teaster marshmallow tea.
Punch in
So,
the air. Punch in the
spoiler alert, we just gave you all the things so you could find it.
There
it is. See, it's not so bad.
I swear, the other one was way
It
difficult.
wasn't.
Because
I
I
figured
went
it
to that
out.
thing. But I was doing it on my phone, so I wonder if I went to the... Because I went...
Oh, God, don't do it on your phone.
Yeah, don't do it on your phone.
do
Because
not.
I honestly went to that... I was thinking back, I did go to that thing, but I didn't scroll down and see the little thing because I was on my phone. Okay, so yay.
Oh, I just realized. So that's in my cart and also 10% off coupon because it's my birthday month.
Oh, cool.
I need to order tea.
Yeah, you do. I need to order tea as well because now I've got this free teaser marshmallow, 3 ounce with 3. I'm done.
I have some in the house if you want to try it. Also, they're sending me some so we can
Does it
try
have
on the podcast.
Does it have caffeine?
No, it's caffeine free.
So we're gonna have to mix it with.
That's why I
black
ordered
tea.
it last year because I wanted the kids to try it because it's supposed to taste like Peeps.
Mhm.
So I ordered it for the kids. I don't know if they ever drink it because that's the kind of kids they are.
We should mix it with some caffeine tea though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what
Would be good.
something plain.
Yeah.
Maybe that Silent Sonata again.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that was fun. I'm glad I would have not got it done probably. I would have got frustrated and gave up. Weird.
There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, and it's just this podcast that so I've talked about before how I listen to the Book Riot podcasts.
Yes.
Somehow I missed the fact that they have a mystery thriller podcast.
What? I didn't know that either.
It's called Read or Dead. And so I've been listening to that. I think I started today, actually. I don't know. All my days run together and every day is way too long.
Yes.
So anyway, yeah, they talk about mysteries and thrillers. And I always like to listen to people talk. And I like to listen to people talk about things that I also like. So if you're into mysteries and thrillers, check it out.
That sounds really good. I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah. It's just crazy. I follow almost all of their podcasts.
Yeah, same.
I don't know how I missed this one.
I didn't see it
Especially
either,
because that's one of my favorite genres. I've been listening to the sci-fi fantasy podcast of theirs for a long time. I just don't know how I missed this one. So check it out.
Interesting. Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh
no.
Alex and I watched the movie What We Do in the Shadows.
What's that about?
It's a mockumentary following a group of vampires.
Oh yeah, you told me I need to watch that.
It's so fun. We finally finished it because he finished it without me because I fell asleep. But we finally finished it. I watched it to the end. It's so funny.
Really? And there's going to be a show,
my God,
right?
Yes. So I don't even know if I want to recommend watching the movie if you plan on watching the show, simply because you're going to fall in love with these characters and they're not the same as in the show.
They are
completely different actors.
Okay.
And it holds the same feeling, the same.
So maybe think of it as in the same universe but a different.
Yeah.
Because
it has all the same, has the same humor.
Mm-hmm.
It's along the same lines, but it's different actors. And I really love, especially one of the characters, and I honestly can't think of his name because it didn't matter. But, he's my favorite, and I wish he
And what's it about again? It's just vampires?
Yeah, so it's this group of vampires that live together. One of them is 8,000 years old. And
gosh.
He's like dust.
Yeah.
One of them is, I don't know, there's 2 of them that are a couple hundred years old, and then one is the young bad boy.
Oh,
and he's 160 or something. But they all live together, and this documentary crew follows them around as they prepare for this big event that they're going to go to, that all the vampires in the city go to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just hilarious. Oh my God, it's so hilarious. They're just, the one guy, I think he's, I don't know, I wouldn't call him the main guy, but he's he kind of keeps all of them corralled.
Mm-hmm.
He's so adorable. He's just the cutest, goofiest. Oh, I'm in love. I'm just in love with him. I wish he was on the TV show.
Oh, I can't wait. I really want to watch that because I saw the trailers for the show and it looks like my kind of humor.
It's so funny. They run into a pack of werewolves at one point, and the werewolves are even more innocent and nice than the vampires.
Oh my gosh.
And one of them starts swearing at the vampires, and they're like, wait, what are we? We're werewolves, not swearwolves. And I just could not stop laughing. I'm like, that is the most ridiculous
That is so funny. I did want to talk about this. I debated with you if we should bring it up, but I think it's important to know about.
Was something we completely skipped. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We skipped one of our biggest topics.
Yeah. So
you go ahead with your thing.
No, I just want to talk about really quick that I didn't realize that torrenting ebooks was such a big thing. I don't want to bring light to it, but I just want to say support your authors. There's a lot of maybe I'm naive, but I did not realize there are so many places where you could get a book for free illegally. Mm-hmm. And it makes me sad.
It's really upsetting.
Because I feel like these authors work so hard.
The thing is,
I get people do it. I get it. Music, movies, I get it. But
do you know how much easier it is, or how easy it is to go to your local library?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You can get all of those
or
books
Prime
for free.
Reading. Some of those books that I saw on these torrented websites were from like Kindle Unlimited and Prime Reading. It's not even that expensive.
No. Well, and the thing is, you can just go to your local library and you can get a card and you can read all those books digitally on your phone.
And you can suggest to your library to get books.
Mm-hmm. So there's really no reason for it.
Go to your library, get a Libby app, get a Overdrive app, and use them.
Yeah. Ugh,
the end.
So sad.
There is one last thing we skipped. It's kind of a big thing. I can't believe we skipped over it.
I know. Oh my God. We spent so much time this weekend
discussing it,
sleuthing into
uncovering things in this.
Okay, so we're gonna be vague.
Yes,
because we don't want to
be sued.
Call out what?
Be sued. I was kidding.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to call out anyone. The thing is, like, once we kind of start getting into the details of what we're talking about,
if you know about it, then you know about it.
Yeah, it's not going to be that hard for you to figure out what we're talking about.
Exactly.
So there is a popular company that is known for doing a lot of like fandom related things, like jewelry and just all kinds of
subscription boxes,
right? And over a year ago, they promised a Game of Thrones box. It was a pre-order, and at the time, I guess I don't remember the time frame that they gave, but it was like maybe 3 months maximum.
Yes, and you got it.
Yeah, so that was
did not, because I don't watch Game of Thrones yet.
January, February of last year. So of course I pre-ordered right away because Game of Thrones.
Yeah, and to preface this, we purchased from them before.
I
had stopped because I wasn't happy with the quality. Right. You had gotten you'd stopped getting the monthly, but you had gotten certain things if they were themed, because you never know. I also can't wear jewelry that's fake, so I also stopped me.
So yeah, it was about January, February last year. They announced a Game of Thrones box. It was a pre-order. I knew that going in, that it would be a little bit before I got it. It wouldn't be right away. And then throughout the year, a lot of things ensued. There was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot
of storm,
quote unquote updates and things that were happening.
Yes.
And I finally just got the box, and it took over 14 months for me to get this box. Yeah. So this was well past the time where I could have disputed with PayPal,
your bank.
Right, because we were promised over and over again that the box would be delivered.
Yes, there was updates. I mean, I'm talking from a standpoint of I went into deep sleuth mode after you fell asleep, because I was like, I can't sleep and I'm interested, because I had kind of taken myself out of this group.
Right. So not only had we purchased from them before.
Yes.
But we're also in a group on Facebook where
couple groups,
right, where the owners of the businesses are very prevalent and share their personal lives and updates.
Yes. And what had turned me off to this group in the beginning was they had kind of allowed certain people to take power over their groups that were not nice and were bullying and very, very used foul language, were attacking people, and they were deeming it as okay.
Right. And they were passing it off as jokes.
Exactly. It's not funny. You can't understand. Even when I'm saying something sarcastic, I preface it with afterwards. I don't preface it. I say afterwards, that was sarcasm. You can't read that when you're typing.
No.
And it came across wrong to me. I saw other people getting put down, and I thought, I'm not going to say anything. And then when it was brought to light, they acted shocked, and I was like, come on, you knew what was going on. So after that, that whole time, I never wanted to speak. And then afterwards, I still didn't want to speak. Right. Because I remember they had this post, and I commented my grievance, and I never comment. And they kind of like, told people to stop commenting on it. I'm like, but you can't do that. Like you need to stop. You need to like keep communication flowing. So that's where I was.
Right.
You were still more in it than I am.
But I was always a lurker. I never really participated, but I was more, I don't know. I just like to view the drama as it happens.
Yeah, exactly. And keeping in the know of what's going on too, which is nice.
Well, and that's the thing. Like I've got open orders from these people still.
Yeah.
So I want to kind of keep
you don't want to lose
like
your money.
you said, I want to stay in there and kind of like figure out when I'm going to get this stuff, if I'm ever going to get this stuff, if I need to just like move on with my life. Because that's kind of how I felt about this Game of Thrones box. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I was really excited at the time. So I was still interested in seeing how it all panned out. But, you know, now having got it and opened it, I kind of wish I had just requested a refund months ago.
Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, if people did that, they weren't getting them.
Yeah.
Some people weren't.
It's been they have a very shady, like, business ethics and business practice.
Excuses about
just constant excuses.
Yeah, and we understand. We are understanding of mental illness. We're understanding of loss.
Everyone has things that happen in their life.
Exactly. My thing is one rule you don't do is you don't mess with people's money.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they should not have. They should, because like you can let an order sit in PayPal for as long as for a long time. I like Riddle's Tea Shop. I'll point out they don't take the money until it's done.
Mm-hmm.
I've noticed because I get the PayPal notification. So do that. Do not spend that money
right
until you have a product for people.
Well, and that's the thing. we've kind of seen how other
Companies work. Yeah,
other subscription boxes do
definitely.
things. And almost all of the rest of them do not sell a thing until they have a thing. So like even if they're doing pre-orders, they already have
all the
products
things
for it ordered.
Yes.
Maybe it's not on their doorstep, or maybe it's not all packed up and ready to go. That's why it's a pre-order. But they know everything that's going in it. It's ordered. It's on the way.
They have seen tests. They have done their research. They know it's going to work.
It's ready to go.
Yes.
These boxes were not anywhere near that.
They weren't even.
It was a concept.
It was a concept. It was exactly a concept. That is a good way of putting it.
So, yeah, it was a lot of. It was just a lot of excuses and a lot of
blaming.
It's been a lot of frustration.
Yeah, blaming shipping companies, blaming tariffs. Right?
Yeah.
Saying that they were going to do something and then taking it back, and then saying, oh, but we're going to send, sorry packages. And then it was just ended up being stuff from previous boxes that people already had.
Just a bunch of extra junk they had laying around. Yeah. Honestly, that's what it was.
That's what it felt like. It didn't feel, good.
Yeah. And then throughout the month of January, things were getting really kind of like tense, and tons of people were requesting like, information, and like, it's been a year.
Yeah.
Where is this stuff?
And people are commenting on Instagram and in the groups and on the Facebook, profiles of them and stuff like that.
Right. And so there was an update, and it said if all boxes are not shipped out by January 31st, they would send refunds out to everyone who purchased.
Yeah.
That did not happen.
No.
I did get a shipping notification, and I don't remember exactly if it was end of January, beginning of February. I got a shipping notification. So the label was created.
Yeah.
And in my experience, there are plenty of companies who create the label and then don't ship out for a couple of days. This
definitely
company created the label and didn't ship out for over a month.
Yeah.
It was just I don't understand. I know, to me, it was just them trying to get people to shut up.
I also think that, again, you don't understand because there's such a lack of communication between them and their customers. Yeah.
Well, the frustrating part is like so many of their updates came on Instagram. Not all of their customers have Instagram.
No.
I'm sorry, but like...
You need to be sending out emails. You need to be posting it everywhere.
Right.
Every single update.
Well, and then the other thing that they did was make their Instagram private.
Yes, which I feel like is a red flag.
Like, deleted and blocked people. And it's like, okay, those are customers. How are they supposed to get a hold of you now?
Yeah. You can't just block people because you don't like their opinion. Mm-hmm. And they said, oh, they were liking comments of someone said something not nice. Okay. Like, they're customers. This isn't a sorority house. Business. Like, not to say sorority house, but it's not just like a gang of friends. Like,
right.
You need to be professional about this. And, making videos about, excuses after excuse when you could just gave the money back.
Right. I think that's what it should have happened. I mean, once you found out, because the whole selling point of this box was one specific item.
Yes.
And when that item became a problem and they realized, right, it should have been refunded because that's why so many people bought it.
That was the only reason. And they bought a concept that couldn't come together. So just give back the money.
Apologize, give the money back, and start over. Do something else.
And explain why. Be like, listen, we understand this is why you want it, and maybe give the option. If you still want everything else, let us know, but here's refunds. But they weren't even handling the refunds
and the
right.
thing was, it was more like, hey, this thing's not going to be in it. If you're not okay with that, request a refund. But then you request a refund and you don't get a response for months and months and months.
People were saying they were emailing, they were tagging on Twitter, tagging on Instagram, tagging on Facebook, trying to get their voices heard. And it was just like radio silence. But then they'd post something on Instagram. It's like, that is so messed up, man. Like, you can't do that. And so you brought over the box because we were very, very interested in, because we kind of like, you hadn't brought it up in a while. And then, you know, you were trying to talk about this stuff this year. So I was in it now. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
The second I got it, I knew
We knew.
I've been waiting over a year.
Yeah.
So I was already ready to be
You're
disappointed.
also waiting on other items.
I am, yes. Another
pieces.
branch of the company.
Yeah.
Had a big sale on some earrings that they made, and I bought 2. They had like grab bags of them.
Oh, yeah.
So I bought 2 grab bags.
Because I remember you telling me about that.
That I don't know. I mean, I would have to look through all my PayPal receipts and stuff, but I feel like that was before the Game of Thrones thing.
It was a long time ago.
Right before or right after it, but it was around the same time.
Yeah, and I'm more like the person where you burn me, I'm done. So when stuff happened with me over a year and a half ago, I had kind of cut them off. I'm still in the groups. I'm still there. I'm just not saying anything.
Right. Well, I'm certainly never buying anything again.
Yeah. And so when this happened with you, I'm like more invested because I'm like, you know, they're messing with people. This is not okay. And they have people that are diehards. I get it. Everyone has them.
Right.
But you're allowing the diehards to silence the people who just genuinely just want answers. And
Right.
it's so messed up.
Because things will happen and people will get on their social medias and say things like, you know, negatively, and then they will go in the group and rally the troops and tell everyone to go on and say positive things. And it's like...
And they also have these secret chats. We all know about it. They have these secret groups that they talk about outside of the main group. And then, you know, it's just like high school, or
It really
I just don't, I'm
That's
just not there
any
for
way
it.
to run a business.
No.
So after we opened the box...
Yes. So we opened the box.
And we were obviously disappointed.
It was so light.
Yeah.
That's what we're both like, oh no.
That's what, when I brought it over, I was like, I already am disappointed. I haven't even looked in it. It's too light. It's just too light. I mean, I paid almost $50 for this box. So after I fell asleep that night, what did you discover?
Yes. So we were kind of looking around and we were actually shocked at first that no one was saying anything. We're like, okay, we opened this. We looked at it. We looked at it again. We had to decipher some things because we didn't understand what they were. And you've watched Game of Thrones.
Right, exactly.
And your husband's watched Game of Thrones and he couldn't point it out either. So you fall asleep and I'm like, okay, I'm going to start I really like to deep dive and try to find things. I found this girl, and of course, I don't have anything to lose. I don't have anything. I don't have stake right now.
Right.
So I start messaging people. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What have you heard? What's going on? Because she had gotten her box as well. And she explained to me that there's a little issue going on where they bought everything from Wish. And she said, you know, she had found that out and whatever. And so I was like, okay, well, I know Wish. Wish is a site where, I mean, how do you even explain Wish? Basically, everything's really cheap.
Yeah.
It's so cheap that obviously there's something wrong with it.
They're like cheap knockoff versions of other things.
Yeah, and it's funny. We want to do a video about finding funny stuff on there just to see it. But just you're paying what you get. You know what I mean? It's $1. It's probably going to be bent. If it's jewelry, it's probably not going to fit right if it's clothing.
It's going to turn your skin green.
Exactly. If it's tech, it's probably not going to work how you would think it would work.
Right, exactly. But, you know, with this box, I paid around $50, including shipping, for this thing. And then to get items from Wish is just just a stab.
Yeah, so I was texting her. I was like, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. I have some things to tell you because I was up. I literally scoured Wish until I found almost all of the items, except for the 2 things that artists did and the 2 things that they did because I know the companies that they are affiliated with make those things.
Right.
I even had screenshots. I sent them to the girl that I was talking to.
Every piece of jewelry is from Wish.
Yes. And it's come on.
This is not what I signed up for.
No, that is such a scammy thing to do. Is to just fill it with, it's quality over quantity.
Right. And not only that, but everyone got different stuff, which felt really bad too.
Yeah. So then people were like, well, what was supposed to be in it and what is like different?
Yeah.
It was very confusing.
It's very disappointing because I felt like my box was missing some stuff.
It felt like it was, honestly, because then we looked at other people's and they had all this other stuff and we're like, wait, why did you get this and they got that? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
And it wasn't communicated. And I had also reached out to another girl who was like talking about it on Facebook, had this big post on their Facebook page saying, don't buy from this company. And so I reached out to her and I said, hey, what's going on? Like, you know, I said, you know, we're kind of trying to figure this out because your money's invested in. She said she hasn't heard anything. Her tracking number hadn't moved. And I said, just to warn you, it's probably not going to be good. And I kind of like showed her all the stuff I found. And she was like, thank you for telling me. And I said, you know, I don't know if I'm the one to blast it because I have the only dog in this fight I have is you. But I feel like people need to know that this is not okay.
Right.
This is messed up. And it's not a way to do business. Like, I look to the people that we admire in the tea and bookish world, like, you know, Owl Crate, Fairy Loot, Riddle's Tea Shop, Ink, Alchemy and Ink. Like, if they're out of stuff, they say it. If they're taking a break, if something falls through, they say it.
Right.
I want to say I pre-ordered.
I've never been burned by any of those companies.
I pre-ordered that Wizard's Drink tea mug from Riddle's Tea Shop, and it got back ordered, and then they didn't like how it came out, but they were always communicating on the site that we bought it through email and through Etsy.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, they received it and it wasn't up to their standards,
and they let us know.
Shows you
Yes.
that their things are high quality.
And then they were like, listen, we have these other mugs. Would you like them instead right now? Or do you want to wait for the mug you ordered? Which is so great. And I said, listen, I love this mug. I'm willing to wait. Thank you for communicating with me. That's amazing. So it's not that hard to just be ethical and communicate with your customers. And don't be shady and don't buy things from a site that sells things for $1. Some of your stuff was $1. Most of your stuff was $1 or $2, and you paid $50 for this box.
Yeah, it's incredibly disappointing.
It's concerning.
One of the big items in the box was a T-shirt, and it has, I mean, the character's on the show, obviously, but it's not one of the big main characters.
Yeah.
Also, it's not entirely recognizable.
No.
And this is a shirt I'm going to wear if I have to paint or something.
Yeah, and it's oversized. It runs big. And yeah, we saw a lot of comments that were like, you know, they were defending themselves. See, the thing is, then you, instead of just apologizing, they're now defending themselves, which I feel like you don't do that. You're obviously in the wrong if you're defending yourself. And they were saying, oh, well, look at this. You know, this is from an artist. And we're like, yeah, one, you didn't leave a spoiler card in the box.
So how are we supposed to know?
So how are we supposed to know? And two, yeah, that one item, what about all the others? And why does everyone have all this different stuff?
Well, and that one item might have been quote unquote designed by an artist, but they're copying a meme.
Yeah, it's nothing original.
No. So...
And there was no dragon stuff, which blew my mind, because the one thing I know about Game of Thrones is dragons.
Right.
There was no main character stuff.
Right.
It's very confusing.
As an alternative, I did get the Riddle's Tea Shop Game of Thrones box that she's doing, and so I'm really excited. I know I'm not going to be disappointed. You know what I mean?
We trust her.
It's going to have, I think, 5 different character teas.
Yeah.
And
it looks like...
that goes along. Yeah, it looks like Candyland.
Candyland, I freaking love that.
And there's a game that goes along with it, like based on the characters that you got in the last season of the show, who lives, who dies, who gets the throne. So it's going to be really exciting and interactive, and I know I'm going to love it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The thing is, even if it's a tea flavor that's not my favorite, I'm still going to love every bit of it because her artwork is original and amazing. And
exactly.
She puts so much detail in everything that she does that you feel it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You feel her, what do I want to say? Like her passion.
Exactly.
You feel it.
Oh my God, sorry. I went to her Etsy, Riddle's Tea Shop, and she has pins for pre-order. One says Port Key Preparedness, and it's a boot.
What?
One is Death Eater's Lifeguard, and it has a little red cross.
I bet those are from the past.
One is boxes. Azkaban Historical Society.
Yeah, that's from one of the past Death Eater tea boxes.
Oh my God, and the other one is Wand Maintenance. Oh my God, I want all of them. Sorry,
I have that one.
Distracted.
I'm pretty sure I have the Wand
I think you do. So yeah, we don't really want to expose anybody.
No, I don't want to blast the company. Like, the thing is, if you purchase from them, you already know.
Just make sure to look up some reviews.
Yeah,
on
if you
people.
haven't, you'll figure it. I mean, shoot, just
I mean, to be
whatever.
fair, I have warned people in my life,
Mhm.
personal, not to do it but you need to definitely, if you're going to buy something online, you need to research the company, make sure that they're good. And because, I mean,
if it's Wish and you're just going to be spending $2, then
that's fine.
throw it away.
Yeah.
However you wish, but
Fish.
but if it's, I just read reviews.
Yeah, make sure you're going with an ethical company. And let's hope that this company, I don't know, man.
I don't know
how to
come back
I don't
anymore.
want them to come back. I want them to learn and to stop,
Mm-hmm.
to be
'cause
honest.
that's the thing. They should have given refunds a long time ago.
Yeah, I just don't like the excuses. I really don't like that. And now the fighting. Now the argument and being like, you're wrong. Stop attacking
Stop
me.
being defensive. Own up to your mistakes and be an adult.
Yes, and move forward. Give everyone their refunds who are asking. Go through all. One, you have family that could help. You have friends that could help. You have an army, obviously, that could help. Of followers. Have them all start helping you get refunds. Like, start getting names out there. Like, come on. Everyone's saying they're emailing you and you're not listening.
Right.
That's not fair.
It's incredibly frustrating
Yeah.
as a, customer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm worried about your other stuff. I feel like you're just going to have to just...
I don't know. The thing is, I don't even know who to email because I know that it won't be seen.
No.
And if it is, it won't be for 5 months or
Sad thing
something.
is,
So,
the
like,
things
what's
that
the
we've
point?
seen, you have to make a big public statement.
Right.
To get...
And then you're going to get blocked.
Yes. Yes, to get any, notice or attention.
I've already posted on their Instagram more than once asking who to contact for a refund and have had no response.
Yeah.
So...
Yay.
Sorry to end on that note, guys. But
Yeah, but that's kind of the biggest, thing we are dealing with this weekend. And just, man, I wrote them off a long time ago, so I'm just not gonna go there ever again. Even if I think there's something cute, it ain't gonna work.
No,
And it's I just
not gonna
remember,
be cute.
No, I remember a lot of their stuff didn't live up, and I some of it was okay,
Yeah,
but then some of it was like, what?
right.
It's like they didn't have attention to detail or care about the products that were coming out. If something was messed up, they weren't like, oh, let's redo that. They were like, well, let's just put it in the bag. No one's gonna complain.
Right.
It's not fair.
No.
Okay, well, we better get going. We've got more tea to drink and books to read. Our social medias are all down below. Make sure to rate and review this podcast, please.
Yes, please. That your ratings help. Your ratings and reviews help.
Yeah, they
other
help.
people find us.
Yes, all of the bookish and people who just want to listen to people chat about random things.
Right.
Drink tea and chat. All right, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.